What is going on, everyone? I just want to go over the Galactic Challenge here with Empire against the First Order. I have gotten the Tier 7 completed, all the feats completed. I just kind of want to go in and sort of show what works. So first things first, I really recommend the Zeta on Vader's leadership, Inspiring Through Fear. The removing turn meter is really beneficial. The buffs restacking I actually don't think is as critical in this Galactic Challenge, but it's also a very good Zeta for countering Galactic Legends, so it isn't a waste. It's something I've been wanting to do, so I threw it on for this challenge. As for modding, I've basically gone with as much offense as I can. I wouldn't mind this being a crit damage, but I needed to hit a certain speed threshold, so I have this mod on instead of a crit damage. But if you have a crit damage mod, I'd recommend that over offense. As for the rest, this thing would be great if it was offense, but again, I wanted speed. So the main goal is to actually hit 266 speed with Vader. If you're 265 or lower, they will go first. 266 or higher, Vader will go first. I like Vader going first because he can start the whole process off and start removing turn meter from them. When I actually did pass this the first time, everything kind of went smoothly, and I actually left the event with no deaths on any of my Empires, so they didn't even get one hit in, or one attack in, I should say. So hopefully that'll happen again here on video, and I can show you kind of the process of it. As for the rest of the guys, I didn't even bother remodding them. They're basically whatever garbage mods I had on them before with regards to Tarkin, Pilot, and Palpatine. Maybe what I should do is for Palpatine, probably want to stack a lot of potency and speed on him because his stun is extremely helpful. Same thing with Tarkin. If you can stack potency and speed on him, his turn meter removal is quite important. Thrawn, you probably just want to put speed mods on him, and that's probably it. TIE Fighter Pilot, whatever. He's just kind of a body. You could probably use anyone there. So we'll jump in. Vader will go first. Now, make sure you open with Merciless Massacre. In this event, it'll cause everyone to assist, which is great, and we can get Death Mark on someone other than Vader, which is always good. And then I like to start with the dots on Kylo Ren on mass because he has a 100% counter chance, which with advantage, which isn't good. So this will make it so he doesn't counter, because that's ability that cannot be countered. As you can see, I've removed all of his turn meter, which is awesome. So what we'll do is, I think I'm going to throw the saber at Sith Trooper so that everyone attacks him and takes all his turn meter away. As you can see, he lost all his turn meter. And then here's kind of the reason I went with Sith Trooper second is because the fact that we got the stun on him means that if this guy does counterattack, it's not going to be the end of the world. I'll be able to survive it. So he didn't even counterattack, which is great. Let's start working through all of them. And okay, yeah. So we're still stuck on Kylo. We'll call the AoE so everyone assists. And I think what I'm going to actually do here is I'm going to pass turn meter to Palpatine and try to get a mass shock off. I'd like to stun Hux if I can here. Of course, everyone but him. The other thing with that is it bypassed Thrawn, so now he's got high turn meter, and he'll be able to go next after this guy. And this guy actually has a dispel, so I'll be able to get around the taunt here, and I'll be able to kick Hux, which is great. So now we'll throw some debuffs up. Yeah, let's just get rid of Sith Trooper. Remove some more turn meter. You kind of just want to attack the guy who has the highest turn meter. Like, just look at look at the blue and see who has the highest, and just sort of work on them, because you removing their turn meter is obviously very beneficial. So we'll try to get rid of Hux next because he's kind of the biggest threat. So we'll do Merciless Massacre, we'll targeting him. Then we'll go over to Kylo. Yeah, okay, let's just get rid of him now. Throw some dots up and mass assist on him. Basic on him. Go to the guy that's not stunned. Oh, I think I'm going to lose my Tarkin here. Oh no, everyone's there. We go. We're good. The turn meter removal is just so critical in this event. Let's throw it on him. I think we'll pass to Vader here. Mass assist over on him. There we go. Nice and easy. They didn't get one attack off. Everyone's living. And yeah, that's kind of all there is to it. Pretty straightforward. I mean, this took me maybe 5 attempts to get it. And then the second time it took me maybe 3. So it is a little bit of RNG, but it's pretty straightforward, honestly. I thought this event was going to be a little bit more daunting and challenging, but I'm quite happy it isn't. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, the biggest thing is Vader 266 speed. I would say it's way more important than offense. Like, use speed mods if you have to. I just have offense mods on them just because, I don't know, I felt like that was going to be the trick. But in hindsight, with all the mass assists and all the turn meter removal, I think you're kind of fine with him not having the highest offense in the world. I think you can just sort of work the whole team around and beat them all. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, drop me a line.